he was gonna be fine. He's gonna bounce back,
So just like in life, you have those peaks and the valleys. You're in that valley. Then here comes another peak. In my opinion, I would think you have somehow Coach Prime contacting you. How did that happen? Did you guys know it was going to happen? Who contacted you first? When you heard, let's start here. When you heard the news that Coach Prime was going to Colorado, first of all, how did you guys take that? Was that even on your radar? How did
Oh, it
that?
was. We love Coach Prime. I grew up. I'm an '80s baby.
Right,
So prime time was lit. Okay, back in my day, it was something fun to watch on TV and
right,
to see a black man with that confidence and that much of zeros to give as far as anything concerning his game and what he could do. That was just always encouraging to watch younger growing up. So he's always been on our radar. We support him. We root for him. But not saying that he's always been, but he's just because of the community, right?
right, right.
We're gonna root for him,
I tell people all the time,
and
this is 30 plus years of Coach Prime doing his thing, where he's been in the culture, influencing somehow, some way.
yes,
People wore his shoes. People wanted to play like him. They wore his number, necklaces like him, and
yes,
everything. You know what I'm saying? And he transcended.
definitely a cultural icon. He's a cultural
Exactly.
icon.
He
Definitely is.
transcended from mothers, fathers to girls, boys, whatever it was. Everybody knew about Coach Prime and Prime Time. And so, like you
Yep.
said, you growing up as an '80s, '90s baby, you influenced by that. He gets the job at Colorado. It's on
Rooting
you
for
guys.
him, rooting for his success,
Yes.
but thinking to myself, my son ain't leaving Houston, so well.
Mm,
And even when he went to JSU, I was like, oh, I wish they would reach out to my son.
yeah.
I was thinking, oh, I wish they would do it. I wish they reach out, but I wish he was on their radar at that time, but it didn't. But when he didn't think that he would even, that Alton would even jump in the portal. I didn't. Well, let me say this. I knew that, of course, we're mother and son. So I knew we talked. So I knew that there was some, whatever that he was feeling. But I didn't think that was a decision he made on his own, of course, as he should, as a growing young man, growing into his young adulthood.
Hmm.
Um, and he just called me one day and was like, Mom, I'm gonna bet on myself. He said, I just prayed on it. I done sought God about it. And he said, I'm gonna bet on myself this time. And things were just for us, it's a testimony. So and I don't want to get all into it, but it just was God's divine timing when he made even that decision to jump into the portal. And of course, at that time when he jumped in the portal, yeah, he didn't know if he was even on Colorado's radar. He hadn't even mentioned, that to me in that way. He just wanted to bet on himself and see what happened,
Wow.
and he did. And he put himself first and looked out his development on and off the field. And off the field was equally as important to him on the field.
Wow.
So
Because
yes.
that was going to be my next question. What did he even know that Colorado was going to offer him before he jumped into the portal? He bet
Yep.
it on himself even before knowing that I may be able to go here or go there. I'm betting on myself, man. I'm going in the portal. I've done everything I could do possibly at Houston. Maybe there's bigger and better. Well, I know there's bigger and better things out there
And I
for me.
hyped him up.
And then
I'm
you
his
got,
hype man.
yeah, how could he not?
Yes.